Hey, it's Kevin wishing you a happy new year here with another Kev TV update. You know, I'm not one to make New Year's resolutions. And it's not that I don't believe in them, because if that's what works for you, that's great. That's kind of my attitude with anything. It is what I believe shouldn't be what you believe. We all should believe what we believe. Make sense? I'm always looking at making resolutions, not necessarily in a new year. To me, a new year is just the next day with a different number at the end. But what I think is important, if you want to talk New Year's resolutions, it's a resolution, and this isn't a resolution necessarily that I'm going to make, although I try to make it every day. It's a resolution I hope you'll consider making this year. And that resolution is simple, and it's not to accept the status quo. And let me try to examine it. There's a phrase that always has bugged me. Specifically saw it a lot in radio, and I think radio is really facing it right now. The phrase is, well, when you ask somebody why you do something, they say, well, that's the way we've always done it. I think that's part of the problem radio's seeing right now is they're doing things and cutting costs and cutting back the way they've always done it. Instead of stopping, looking at a new way and trying something different, the worst thing that can happen is you fail, and you cut bait and you move on. The reason I got to thinking about this was a couple of things. I've spent a little bit of my off time in the last couple of days reading parts of the new Seth Godin book, Tribes, which just haven't had a chance to get to because I've been so swamped. And he was talking about the things about leaders and followers and why people don't want to lead, and a lot of it is because, well, they're afraid to. They're afraid of change. They're afraid to make decisions. A lot of it is motivated by fear. Second thing is there are a couple of things I've seen in the last couple of days that have just really, I don't know, just stuck in the back of my craw. First one is I saw something through YouTube, through a Twitter post, which actually was something that was on Fox News. And it was talking about a full-page ad that Chrysler had placed in, I think, the Wall Street Journal and USA Today, basically thanking everybody for helping with the automotive bailout. The ads cost roughly $200,000 apiece. So they spent nearly $500,000 thanking us for giving them billions of dollars. And somebody suggested, couldn't they have just lowered the price on cars? Couldn't they have given free cars away to people like Oprah did? And you know what? I see the point. Then the last couple of days I've been dealing with something in Northeast Ohio. Number one, the local cable company we have has had a dispute with the local CBS affiliate over carriage rights. They want more money to carry their programming for the local CBS affiliate and the local, I think it's a MyTV affiliate, to the tune of, a penny a day per subscriber, or something like that. Well, when you look at the reality of the cost, is it really worth it? Knowing that I'm going to have to pay more for the poor signal, for their poor work, for their poor programming. I'm not sure. Then the big dispute over the last few days was Time Warner Cable and Viacom arguing over, again, carriage rights, and basically, Viacom wanting multi-millions of dollars total in carriage rights from Time Warner Cable. I don't have Time Warner, it wasn't going to affect me, but I can understand a lot of people being upset if they're going to lose Comedy Central, Nickelodeon, Noggin, MTV, VH1, and all the Viacom networks. Everybody's wanting to squeeze everybody the same old way so they keep their profits up. Maybe it's time to take the challenge, stop doing things the same old way, and make this resolution that you're not going to accept the status quo. You're not going to accept we always do this because it's the way we've always done it. Hope you'll give that a thought. I wish you a happy new year. Back with more Kev TV tomorrow, and something I'm sure a little bit less thought-provoking, which is, I know, the norm around here.